a couple of weeks ago we put an awesome feature into Flux Local, and in this video I just want to make sure that all of you are completely aware of it. Now you can access this feature on the free plan or on the paid plan. If you still want to pick up our lifetime deal, it's just $59. You're going to start to save money after 3 months because Flux Local costs you $25 a month to use, but the lifetime deal is $59. And what this little extra part of Flux Local that we've added does is it allows you to target sub niches of your audience, because we've added in some new filters. So as most of you will know, with a local newsletter, what's going to happen is you're going to write a general one. Now what you might decide to do is the general one will go out maybe on a Thursday, and then maybe on a Monday you want something that's more targeted to families, or maybe you want it more targeted to people that like food. And so you can change up your issues to have targeting different parts of your audience. Or if you're in an area where there already is a big newsletter that's general, maybe you're like, okay, I'll just target the parents or the foodies. Or maybe there is a foodie newsletter already, so you want to avoid that and do something else. Well, that's what this new filter allows you to do. So I want to show you where that is. So you know already, you come into Flux Local, you put in the country, the location, the city and the state. If you change this to somewhere else in the world, all of these filters will change. Please feel free to put your country down in the comments and we'll add it in. Then you pick your date range and then you will get your newsletter. So I've run this already, and you can see we've got all of this here being picked out. There were 15 events. And what Flux Local will do as well is it will make your social media content, or take the newsletter, turn it into a carousel. But if you go down into settings, this secret, secret's a bit of an inflated word, I guess, but something we put in that we haven't really told you a huge amount about yet, is inside of settings. So you go into settings, you can set up your profile, you can put your default region in here, so you'll already know where you want to target your newsletter. Then what you've got here is you can have your newsletter set up. This is where you put the instructions for your prompt, how you want your newsletter written. If you want us to do a video on how to prompt for a local newsletter, just put prompt down in the comments and I can make it. But it's this one here that I want to show you today, which is event filters. So Flux Local will go out there, it will scrape, and it will find loads of events, and then it will run it through our AI, which will filter it and find the best events in the right dates for your location. Well, what you can do is you can put an additional filter on now, and that will show only these types of events. So we've got family friendly, arts and culture, sports and fitness, kids events, food and drinks, and community. So if you've got any of these that you want, you can click on them. So for example, if you wanted to do one that was a family friendly and kids events. So near where I live, there's a very, very big local newsletter. They spend a lot of money on social media. I wouldn't want to directly compete with them, but I'm a parent. I'm already going out to do local things. I have local knowledge about the area and things to do with kids. So I could easily start a kid-friendly local newsletter, because the city I live near is over 1 million population, which means that it's going to be very easy for me to be able to target a subsection and still build a very profitable 6-figure newsletter. Then what I can do is, because I have selected these, I might want to avoid all of the adult events like nightclubs and things like that. I don't want them in my kids' newsletter, so I can click that, and then I just save my preferences. And that's it. What will happen now is our AI has been updated. When you go into the normal way of using Flux Local and you fill all this out and search the events, it will apply those additional filters, and then you know that everything you're getting, you don't have to try and ignore all like the restaurants if that's not what you're interested in, or ignore all the kids stuff if you just, want a community newsletter. It's already done that for you. So not a massive update, but something that is going to help you save a huge amount of time. I mean, Flux Local is already designed to take, 2 hours of newsletter writing into 10 minutes. This could drop this down even further for you, because you're only getting the events that you want to include in your newsletter based on the niche or the target audience that you're writing for. So last thing for me to add in this video is to ask you what you want. What would you like us to add to Flux Local? Or what additional training about local newsletters do you need? Just pop it again in the comments. We can make a follow-up video. I'll see you in the next one.